Recent study shows that more millennials are living with their parents than 5 years ago, and that is despite a drop in the unemployment rate and a rise in their earnings. And that's why Christina Randell is here, the president and CEO of My Education Solutions, to explain not only why this is happening, but also how to get young people out of debt, because the student loan debt is crushing for a lot of people, and that's why kids are staying home with their parents.
Yes. Well, first of all, the parents are allowing them to stay home.
Well, there's
that factor.
Yes.
But yeah, no, because of the education that they need to get so they can get better jobs, they're going into so much debt that by the time that they've graduated with $30,000 to $60,000 of debt, the jobs that are available to them are sometimes at $20,000, $30,000, and they just can never catch up.
What do you tell most parents and students about getting out of that debt load?
Well, first of all, before they get into debt, parents want to try to avoid Parent Plus loans because those are much more expensive. And if you already have your student loans, some of the things you can contact us at My Education Solutions, see if we can qualify you for some of the forgiveness programs that can eliminate 70 to 90% of the actual debt itself.
Now, you mentioned Parent Plus loans.
Yes.
What is that for those people?
Parent Plus loans are debt that the school has the parents sign for. So even though it's their kids' education, the parents are signing for it at a higher interest rate. They're very messy. Now at Education Solutions, we're able to get them out of that debt in a lot of cases as well, because the debt are so high. I mean, you can have $100,000, $200,000 of debt if you sign for Parent Plus loans on 2 or 3 kids.
Now we talk about student loan forgiveness. People
Yes.
may not understand what that term loan forgiveness really means.
Great question. It is very confusing. A lot of people think it's a consolidation, and it's not. Consolidations, you pay 100% of the debt at a higher interest rate over a longer period of time. Forgiveness is actually one payment a month, but we reduce the debt amount by 70% or more, and you end up getting to save that amount at the end.
And now student loan debt's part of the presidential campaigns. We're hearing that with the different candidates.
Yes.
What do you have to tell people about that?
Well, Hillary Clinton just came out with her plan, and everyone's chewing it up in the media. I mean, we're glad that she's bringing it to the forefront. All the different presidential nominees are starting to come up with their plans. It's going to definitely be one of the hot topics of this presidential election, but I think that they're kind of going about it the wrong way. The number one thing they need to do is reduce the cost of going to school. Like for teachers, for example, over the last 5 years, it's gone up 300%. That's being charged by the universities. The universities need to cut back on building rock gardens and, you know, different kinds of fancy buildings.
Good idea.
Get back to the education.
And now you also have, and I think we may have put it up there yet, if we haven't, you have a student loan forgiveness workshop in a couple of weeks.
Yes, we do. And this is free to the public. They can come learn all about all the different plans that the government offers that we can help them enroll for free. And that's going to be on September 10th at Tri-Point Community Center at 6:30.
And now again, this is one of those things you kind of mentioned for free. This
Yes.
isn't a thing that costs them, so they can come and find out.
Exactly.
Not only just come and find out, but then the whole program.
Exactly. If we are able to help them, they can actually enroll for free as well, and immediately within 7 days start experiencing the discounts. And we normally drop them from $450 to below $100 a month.
Wow.
So it's substantial every
great.
month. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Christina
Thank you.
Randell. Evie?